The Strait of Hormuz, a narrow sea passage with great significance. Barely 30 kilometers across, the strait is located between Oman and the United Arab Emirates on one side and Iran on the other side, where until recently 20% of the world's oil and 20% of gas supplies flowed through.
The threat of ships being set alight essentially means that big companies will be avoiding the strait at all costs. There seems to be a disruption during conflicts in the Middle East in the past and not a full closure, so this certainly would be unprecedented.
In 2025, around 20 million barrels of crude oil a day came from 8 countries along the Persian Gulf. According to marine traffic, tanker transits through the Strait of Hormuz have decreased by 90% since this time last week. 90% of both Saudi Arabia's oil and Qatar's gas exports passed through the strait. India imports roughly 60% of its oil and more than half of its liquefied natural gas from the Middle East. Pakistan imports around 85% of its crude oil and 50% of its gas. China imports more oil than any other country, an estimated 10 million barrels every day. 40% of its oil and 25% of its gas travels through the Hormuz Strait. Most of its oil comes from Russia. Not only does Russia have the world's largest natural gas reserves, it is also one of the biggest oil exporters. And with Europe turning away from its gas in protest to the invasion of Ukraine, Europe is leaning on the Strait of Hormuz too. They have on the 25th, they will impose restrictions on gas, including liquefied gas, and in 2027, they will impose further restrictions up to a total ban. At the same time, other markets are opening up, and perhaps it would be more profitable for us to stop supplying the European market, and right now would be so. While Putin ponders alternative markets, Gulf countries have few alternatives to Hormuz. The Saudi crude oil pipeline runs east to west from the Abqaiq processing center to Yanbu port on the Red Sea, delivering up to 5 million barrels per day. The UAE has the Habshan Fujairah oil pipeline with a daily capacity of roughly 1.5 million barrels, both well short of China's daily demand. Now Beijing has announced that it will halt new fuel exports and try to cancel already arranged shipments as fuel prices begin to soar around the world due to short supply. So, with shipping insurers announcing that they are cancelling war risk coverage and economists warning oil prices could surge to $150 a barrel, a global recession is looking increasingly likely. Christina Shimich, TRT World.